Hearty welcome to all of you. Good morning and good evening, everybody. Today our session is on the topic natural hair dye options. So we'll get into the root of the problem and understand it at all the 5 levels. That is on our body level, mind, intelligence, awareness, and consciousness. As we always see, everything is in this 5 pattern. The Panchabhutas, earth, water, fire, air, and space. So let us understand deeply this issue of graying of hair. So all the information is just out of my own experimentation and experience. So it's not any consultation of medical treatment or advice. So as we all understand, we ourselves, our body is made up of all these 5 elements, and the universe also is made up of the same 5 elements, right? And so any imbalance in these elements is what causes any health problem we undergo. So first we'll see what are the causes of this gray hair. What exactly happens is melanocytes are the cells which give this pigmentation to our hair. That is the melanin protein. And so because of our modern lifestyle, the food habits, and if we have any underlying health issues, chronic diseases, or even the nature of our body itself, if we are more of heat body, like in Ayurveda it is said as Pitta type, then there will be more graying of hair. The heat produces more graying of hair, right? And also then the stress we undergo, the emotional imbalances. We are always having some disturbances, anger, greediness, all these also affect the quality and the graying of hair. Then as we saw, the heat causes more graying. If we are exposed to a lot of hot climate, if we use hair dryers, ironing of hair, right? And also not exposed to sun rays also affects, because we need that sun rays for the production of melanin and all the collagen, all these things also. We need that light sunlight, mild rays, and not excess heat. Scorching heat should be avoided, but we need that morning and evening rays of sun. Then what affects is even our aging. As we age, the number of gray hairs increase. Also, if we are genetically prone to this, our parents, grandfathers have more gray hair, we also might have. Then if we smoke, the environmental pollution, if we don't breathe properly, deeply, that also affects. Then if we don't take proper rest, we don't sleep on time, and we don't relax ourselves, that also again affects the pigmentation and graying of hair. So for this, we find the easiest solution as chemical hair dyes. But all these chemical hair dyes have so many number of chemicals, and they have the side effects. They can cause cancer, they disrupt our hormones, all our nervous system is affected, the kidney, liver damage, the pregnancy, birth defects are seen. So all these chemical dyes not only affect our body, they also affect the whole planet, because everything is going on and meeting the rivers, the land, and the air. So even if we apply, the environment itself, that sprays and all will be affected. Everything gets polluted. We also experience on our skin rashes, allergies, eye irritation. So if the quality of hair gets disturbed, it becomes a lot of dryness will be there, split ends, and looking all that, we will even be emotionally disturbed at mind level, right? So the best option is to go for natural hair dyes. So here we will see how we can use grains, nuts, beans, fruits, vegetables, leaves, flowers, and spices to easily cover these gray hairs and color our the way we want. So if we go to natural hair dyes, the benefits are they nourish our hair, they protect the hair cuticles, they give shine and strength to hair, they condition our hair naturally and makes us happy at mind level, and they are comparatively very cheap and very easily available, and they are safe for our entire body, not just hair, and they are safe for the whole planet and the next generations. So some of the factors to be considered before getting into the process of application. So these are not permanent colors. So we need to apply as per the need once in 2 weeks or a month. I apply once a month. Then we need to wash hair before applying. It has to be free of any oils. Then we better to use organic ingredients. Nowadays, we cannot trust any processed or packaged foods and ingredients and products, but we don't have any other option. If we can, it is better to produce these ingredients like henna, indigo, all these items. But if we can't, we should just go for organic and best products, the trustable sources. Then we need to just rinse with plain water after application. So we should not shampoo immediately. Shampooing should be done after we apply oil the next day. Only then it will condition well and the color also gets stuck and clings to the hair well. So next, the effect of these application is the effect of hair color depends on the factors like how our original hair color is, the color of gray hair. The gray hair also quality, thickness, everything matters, and the color of the gray hair matters. And then how much gray hair we have, how long you leave on hair after application. If we apply just within 1 hour, the coloring will be to some extent. If we apply for long, it will be give darker shades. Then the thickness of hair also matters. Then the first and best hair coloring agent that we all know from ages is henna. It's called mehendi, botanical name Lawsonia inermis. So it is basically a very cooling herb. It cools our system, and especially in summers, it is very good to apply even on our palms, feet. And it helps to cure even dandruff, not just coloration, but it treats scalp psoriasis and also gives a beautiful copper red and orangish color. But if we don't like that color, then we have to give some additions to it. When we combine it along with like the black rice starch. Last session, we saw how rice starch is helpful for our hair. So when we use black rice starch, it has that beautiful anthocyanin purplish black color pigment in it, which gives a beautiful color to it. And then the black sesame seeds, nigella seeds, which nourish our hair and also gives light dark coloration. Hibiscus flowers can be used to bring a beautiful reddish tinge and also nourishes and conditions our hair. We can condition using aloe vera. Curd also can be mixed, and egg white is the last option I would go for because it will give a lot of smell also. When we have other options, better to go for other ingredients. And then we should apply and keep minimum 2 hours and maximum 4 hours. Then after application, as we saw, just rinsing with plain water. Next day, we apply the hair oil and then wash with shampoo. So the best ingredients to mix are always it is better to have amla powder, bringraj powder, and using black tea will give darker shade, while keeping black rice starch or even just soaped water is also very good. That will also have the colorful pigment because it is water soluble. And so these ingredients are best to have in every combination with henna. They have a lot of polyphenols, vitamin C, minerals, antioxidants. So that's why they help to nourish our hair. They have all these polyphenols like catechins, tannins, which give lustrous hair. They prevent hair fall and many benefits we have. So better to have combination because they help to strengthen our hair, improve blood circulation, relax. So many benefits are there. So how to use? So this is the recipe. You can note because the recording won't be available later. So you may note down. So the ingredients are henna powder, 5 tablespoons, like 5 parts. Bringraj, 1 part. Amla powder, 2 parts. Lemon juice, 8 to 10 drops. Then black rice starch or water as per the need till it becomes thicker in consistency. And black tea also. Okay, so first we boil the black tea along with black rice. We just add all the ingredients, these 2 ingredients. And then once the decoction is ready, then we allow it to cool down and then mix all these powders. Amla powder, bringraj powder, henna powder. To the decoction, we add also the lemon juice and cover it with a lid, leave overnight. And next day morning, we just mix it well and it's ready to apply. Then no need to actually add any curd or aloe vera, egg, etc. Because rice starch itself will condition our hair. No need of any other additions. If you want to condition and have a special effect like increase lactobacillus through the curd or any to treat dandruff, specifically if you are interested, you may add, but not necessary. It is ready to apply directly. Other combinations and ingredients we can use which also help to strengthen our hair as well as give color are like the banana peels, hibiscus flowers, palash flowers, pomegranate peels, onion peels, rosemary leaves, sage leaves, mint leaves, guava leaves, bay leaves, beetroot juice, black sesame seeds, and kalonji seeds. Many will be there if we explore, but these are the ingredients which are easily available to us. So these are the different ingredients. We can also use a coffee decoction or instant coffee also to mix, but then I don't prefer much because it is very strong and very high in tannins and all the alkaloids. As we know, even drinking is little more stronger and has more effect on our body. So I prefer when we have other choices, we don't have to go for a very strong and extreme ingredient. So we can also color hair, bring coloration without using henna. But this will be a gradual process. We need to apply regularly and with more frequency. This is just like a tea decoction with various herbs. So to treat, basically tea extract is very good. Black tea will give darker shade and normal tea a brownish shade. Along with this tea, we can add herbs like basil or neem if we have any scalp infections and inflammation. Then fenugreek along with hibiscus flowers will treat itchy scalp. See, after application of henna, sometimes we feel very itchy. So this will help. It will condition, bring the moisture, and that way it will help. And also bring color. Every combination will give color as well. So using rosemary herb, mint leaf, sage leaf, they also bring that beautiful brownish color. Gradually, as we keep on applying, it will darken. Onion peels also will give light pinkish shade to our hair. Okay, then black tea along with guava leaf will give very dark decoction. And as we apply, the color improves. For lighter shade, chamomile tea, turmeric, and calendula. These are flowers. So we just have to again boil like a tea decoction and it helps to lightly give a blonde shade. Then apple cider vinegar can also be used just to seal the colors and remove any unwanted settling of the ingredients. Next ingredient, just like mehendi, indigo is a plant, herb, which again brings beautiful hair color. So it actually has a bluish green tinge. That is how it turns metallic color. But then when we combine with henna, it will give us black color, even different shades of brown color, dark brown. So what happens with indigo is it makes our hair little dry. It absorbs all the moisture from our scalp and hair and then give the color. So direct application is little scary and not very good option. It is always better to apply with along with henna. Then it nourishes our hair. It gives a nice bounce to our hair. And different shades can be obtained when combined with different proportions. So we have proportions like if we use 5 parts of henna and 2 parts of indigo gives dark brown color. Then 1 part and 2 parts will give black color. Here we should not add any decoctions. The above one was with the decoction, like we make regular henna mix. We just have to use 2 parts of the indigo mix next day morning after the overnight soak. But to bring black color, we just have to mix in plain hot water, not very hot also. That combination will give black color. Then instantly also we can mix henna and indigo and bring out the color. We have to be very cautious. 1 part henna and this is if our hair is very stubborn, few gray hairs will be so stubborn even after any application they won't turn black. So in that case the option is once we need to completely apply henna and after we wash and dry again complete application of indigo with plain water only. The mix is both with plain water. That also gives black color. Then in the instant mix, it is 1 part henna and 2 parts indigo. We just have to use hot water, stir it for 5 minutes, okay, the mixture, and then leave it, apply immediately. We can apply immediately and leave for 2 hours and that's it. Rinse with plain water. And shampooing has to be done next day we should apply oil and the other day shampoo. So the color gets nicely fixed. And if we just have to give like a touch up for the stubborn hair, instead of applying whole henna and completely indigo, we can simply cover our hair using triphala powder and ghee. Triphala powder, we should nicely roast it on a pan, dry roast. It turns into completely black color. And to that black charcoal triphala powder, we just have to melt some ghee and mix it. That we just have to apply and cover. So these are the various options. Here is the video. You can all see whatever we discussed till now. Namaste friends. Today I shall share with you all various natural hair coloring options. All these methods are completely safe and will give satisfactory results. To make these hair dyes, henna or mehendi is the main ingredient. It is like the base. Then comes amla powder, bringraj powder, which are a must in every combination. To get dark brown shades and also condition our hair well, using black rice starch or black rice soaked water gives amazing results. Either black sesame seeds or nigella seeds can also be used to condition the hair well and also get the dark coloration to our hair. And it is a must to use black tea if we would like to have dark brown shade. Get light brown shades, ordinary tea is okay. Then any herbal decoctions like mint leaves, guava leaves, pomegranate peels, onion peels, hibiscus flower petals, rosemary herb, sage herb, bay leaves. Any one of these herbs can be added along with the tea decoction so that we get the color we desire and also nourish our hair. These decoctions alone can also be used as hair rinses. Just spray on our hair, lightly massage the hair well, and then leave it for half an hour, and we can just rinse with the plain water. Doing this regularly twice a week would gradually color our hair into darker shades. Beetroot juice can directly be mixed with the henna mix and applied to get burgundy red color shade to our hair. Ingredients like curd or coconut milk can be mixed with the henna mix in the end before applying to condition our hair. And the black rice starch is anyway there, which is a great conditioner for our hair. To get rid of any scalp infections and itching, we can use even herbs like neem and tulsi or basil. So in simple words, it's just making the decoction and then adding the henna powder, amla powder and bringraj powder. We can also add in the end few drops of lemon juice and essential oil as needed. Apply the henna using gloves and brush, as the henna mixture will turn even the color of our palms into brown or red color. Next, we shall see a method in which we can use just two ingredients, that is Triphala churnam and ghee. This we can use as a touch-up to cover all our grey hair. Triphala churnam has three main ingredients present in it: the amla powder, the haritaki or harad, and vivitaki or beheda powder. Dry fry the required quantity of Triphala powder in low flame. Roast the powder, the mixture turns completely black in color. Then just allow it to cool. Then take a bowl and heat half teaspoon of ghee, preferably A2 cow milk ghee, and slightly warm it. Once it melts, just mix the charcoal triphala powder that we attained into the ghee, mix it well, and our natural hair dye is ready. So this we will apply it on the hair as a touch-up. That is, wherever we find gray hair, we'll just cover it up. And as this mixture contains ghee, the hair will definitely be little oily. So if you are okay to have little oily hair, then this is very good method. Now to make the gray hair completely black in color, we need to take 2 parts of indigo powder and 1 part of henna or mehndi powder. Then switch on the stove and allow water to boil. Next, keep the henna and indigo mixture ready in a glass bowl. Add this slightly hot water little by little into the mixture and mix well continuously for 32 times, and then close the lid for 5 minutes. And apply the mixture to the gray hair and leave it as such for around 2 hours. After rinsing with plain water, here you can see the difference in hair color. First, we shall see how we can get. So this was the demo, how you can make all these different colors. And we can also make without using black tea with ingredients like raw banana, mint leaves, hibiscus flowers, etc. These combinations we can change as per our wish. So I have also made and used with this combination. And the same desired results it will be very good. With hibiscus red color flowers, nice reddish tinge will come. The process is same, leave the mixture overnight and next day morning we can apply. And always everybody's skin is different, so better to do a patch test before applying. Any few strands of hair in the bottom we can pick and test, or even on the skin we can test. So we can know any allergies or skin sensitivity present. So now we will see how we can address this issue at all the 5 levels. So first of all, we should use wholesome diet filled with antioxidants. So prefer fiber-rich whole foods, heirloom varieties of grains, and include the herbs like amla, curry leaves, fenugreek in diet, Reduce little salt intake because salt increases the fire element, and use iron vessels to help improve our iron levels, because iron deficiency also leads to the graying of hair. As we saw, it is the inflammation in the intestines. The health of the intestines is what determines the health of our hair, right? So we should try to reduce the inflammation through all this anti-inflammatory ingredients. Then we should cleanse our body, detox all the accumulated toxins, and then only healing happens and the rejuvenation happens. We should do regular Panchabhuta walking, yoga asanas, which increases the blood circulation, like with Viparita Karni, Sarvangasana, Parvatasana, Surya Namaskars, which increase blood circulation to our hair follicles. And regular oil massaging is also very important. And prefer the oils, herbal oils with ingredients like again curry leaf, amla, bringraj. Then deep breathing is very important to get relaxed and be stress-free. Avoid chemical hair dyes and hair dryers, hair ironers, curling machines. Then relax yourself using meditation techniques, yoga nidra, have sound sleep, and also have gratitude for all that we experience in life. Any herb we use, we have to pray, thank, and then use. Then it will nourish our system. Have that gratitude. So let us live naturally, love nature, learn so much from nature, spend time with nature, and have a lot of gratitude towards nature. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Any questions? Please ask.
Oh, yes. Hi, thank you very much. This is very interesting. I had a question. You had said to mix the triphala with ghee.
Yes.
And I was wondering, would you get the same effect if you were to mix it with maybe coconut oil instead of ghee?
Yes, same. Something
Okay.
to make it sticky. Yes. We can also, yeah, we can also change, instead of triphala, we can use plain amla also, or even coconut shell powder also we can use. But triphala will have all the 3 ingredients and which will nourish and help our hair.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Right. Please unmute if you and ask.
Touch-up is different from after applying henna, or this is separate? Other than henna, we can apply.
The touch-up one?
Means if we are not able to apply henna, then this is used. Touch-up only at the place where gray hair is there, or after applying henna the other day, it's like that.
We cannot just apply this as a touch-up. Like few gray hairs will be very stubborn. They can't get colored at all. So we can just cover them with this. This will have a slight black tinge. So we should be careful while sticking onto walls or on our beds. We can apply some waste cloth on our pillows.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no need to apply henna for this.
No.
When we are doing touch-up, no need of henna.
Henna can be there. It can be a background. But if you want to cover it
after
well,
applying henna, then for covering much more darker, we are using touch-up,
we can
right?
use, or without henna also we can use. If we don't want to put all the henna, wait for 2 hours, just simply covering those. If we have very few hairs, gray hairs, then just we can cover it.
Okay, thank you.
Sure, welcome. And if you all want the recording, please contact me through email or in the group. Then I will share the recording and it will be charged. I'll share the details. We have to specifically mention clearly for what purpose you are paying the amount. it will all go to the Shakti Foundation, Uni5 Shakti Foundation, where you need to clearly mention the amount comes for this purpose of, for this class, Uni5 Eco-Friendly Products class. Because a lot of funds will come from different ways. So we need to be very specific. Thank you.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, how to make hair oil, ma'am, in home?
That we'll see next, some other class. Here we are only discussing about, and we have one hair oil recipe that I've already put in the YouTube channel. Please check there.
Okay, thank you.
Uni5 Naturally channel. Yes, it is there.
Ma'am,
Thank
good
you.
evening.
Good evening.
Ma'am, I have a question. This is for the touch-up. So we don't need to wash the hair after using.
After using, no need, like it will be light only.
It will get sticky na actually because of the heat.
Not very sticky also. Lightly it will appear like we have applied slight oil. We are
Or
not
we can-
applying to whole hair, right?
Okay. Or we can use aloe vera gel also.
Yes, yes,
No.
we can use that also.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sure, welcome.
Hi, Neelima. I have a question. Can we use any oils in henna instead of essential oils like coconut oil or avocado oil when we apply?
While applying, no, better not use, because it will not give, well, the effect won't be there. Because if we apply oil, that's the reason we are washing the hair and applying, right?
Okay.
So better not mix too much oil. Essential oil I use because sometimes we might catch cold. Henna is cooling. So eucalyptus oil, like that. And also indigo will have little off smell. Slightly, it's not pleasant. So these essential oils will give little pleasantness, like lavender, eucalyptus, yeah. And few drops only, just 4 or 5 drops is sufficient, not much. We should not use excess essential oils as well.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. If you don't have any more questions, we can close the session here. And you are always welcome to ask me anytime, privately or in the Telegram groups. Okay, thank you all very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, Neema.
Thank you.
Thank
You're most welcome.
It's very clear, ma'am. Thank you.